representing your school in sports.
Yes.
And you are one of the best.
I used to be, yeah.
But now, but I'm thinking, while you are athletic in that field, dancing, how did dance come? Yeah.
Well, our Caribbean vibe, we have no choice but to know how to work our hips.
Yeah, that's like a DNA thing.
It's a DNA thing.
Yeah. The Caribbean people.
You have no choice but to know how to work. Because I've always been a good dancer.
Right.
But believe it or not, most athletes are great dancers.
Yeah.
If you look at Dancing with the Stars, most athletes, most people that win are athletic.
Okay.
Or get close to the winning mark are, believe it or not, athletic. Are athletes, are football players, are basketball players. So I think it was just destined for me to start dancing. So how that really started was, like I said, I've always been a good dancer. But counting, never thought about it. But during COVID, after I had the car accident, I was here by myself. It's my son and I. No one could come see us. We couldn't see them.
Okay.
And there was an outdoor line dance class in Gainesville.
So that is what...
That is how I started dancing,
see.
because I couldn't run anymore.
Right.
And you know what it was? I probably can run again, but it wasn't worth the pain.
Yeah.
So at 41, I started doing this outdoor line dance class in West Jam out of, his name is James Wesley, out of Duval County. He noticed within a few weeks that I guess I was a good dancer. Because I was catching the line dancers like this. Like I was catching them. As soon as one came on and he would start teasing, he's an instructor. By the time he gave me 2 moves, I had to dance.
Oh yeah, so almost like if you may be teaching it back to him.
And he said to me a month after I was dancing, he said, LaToya, I got a song. Can you help me create it? I was like, create a song? And I'm saying to myself, I've never done anything like this.
Right.
So I was walking down 35th, because I'm a walker. I walk sometime. And so I was on the street right near one of the factories. And I was like, he gave me this song. So I had that song in my earbuds. And I just started creating the dance. And so I said, okay, I sent it back to him. And he was like, that's the dance. Nothing I can do. Called LA Makes Me Wonder. That was the first dance I ever created. And believe it or not, people started dancing to it around the country.
So what is it called?
LA Makes Me Wonder. And so my YouTube channel is LaToya L. Toya.
Okay.
And
LaToya
L. Toya.
Okay, beautiful.
That's my YouTube channel. And I posted it. A friend of mine, Jamel, was like, I said, Jamel, should I post? I was like, 'cause I felt inadequate. I'm like, I'm not a dancer. I look at these line dancers, they've been doing this for years.
Yeah.
And he was like, just put it out there. And I put it out there. And then Rhonda Gaines Coleman out of, this is 2021, out of Richmond, Virginia. She's a very big line dancer. I saw she was teaching it. Then Rhonda out of Illinois, I saw her teach it to her class.
Wow.
Next thing I know, I was like, they're doing my dance. And that was the creative spark I needed. Because then, Sean, I started creating dances and people started dancing to them. Like LA Lover Lover is by Tywa Savage. It's a song that she's an African, a UK African artist.
Right.
And she has a beautiful song with some Jamaican rhythm and her African influence. And I did a song to that. People started dancing to LA Lover Lover. People started dancing to LA Soul, and people just really started dancing to these dances that I was creating. And I created about 12 dances, and I was just floored. And so I was dancing in Gainesville, dancing here, and a friend of mine was like, LaToya, because I deal in my job, I deal with seniors in therapy in special needs. She was like, my doctor said my memory is off, and I needed to do more counting. She was like, would you start teaching a line dance class? And I said, teach a line dance class? Right now I'm just vibing. I'm just having fun, dancing around the country, going to this workshop, going to that workshop, learning, trying to get myself ready for after COVID. And that's what I'm doing with dancing. And I said, okay, I guess I can try. And we started off with 5 people.
And where is this?
I teach here in town.
Okay, where in?
I was teaching at the Ed Krosky Center.
Oh, Ed Krosky Center.
Yeah.
Okay.
And we started off with 5 people, and I was just like, start teaching classes. And believe it or not, I didn't know what dances were new, what dances were old. I was just picking up easy dances that I could teach the class.
Right, for them to get
it.
Yeah.
And it just started growing. And then people started noticing me. And people started asking me, can you teach at my workshop in Ohio? Can you teach at this workshop here? And can you teach in my class? Oh, LaToya, you know, you're good. I did not say I was a good instructor, but they would say, oh, can you come to my class? Can you do this? And I would start posting my classes. I would just, if I saw every song, I would start posting on my website. You know, because my class really wanted to see these dances.
Right.
So I wasn't posting for me. It was just that they would say, hey, you know, I can't remember the dance. Where can I find it? So what I would do is I always would take one dance out of the class and post it on my website so that they can have it.
Right.
But then other people started looking at it. And that is, Sean, how this line dance movement that I have started. By just Miss Gwen saying that her doctor said she needed to start doing something to her memory. Can I start a class in her neighborhood over at Palm Garden? Palm Garden wouldn't let me do the class there. I was like, all right, we're going to start it here.
Yeah.
You know, and that's how it started. And
wow.
I just became part of the community. The line dance community is huge, which I didn't even know existed. And that's really how it started. And then because I'm an athlete, I needed that adrenaline rush.
Yes.
That dancing didn't give me. That's how I got into extreme hip hop. Because it's an adrenaline rush that as a runner, you just need to fulfill.
Yeah, of course.
And extreme hip hop gave me that. So when I saw Dante doing it, I was like, I can do that. And within 4 months, I was taking the test. Because I do have a kind of, I must say this about my personality. Once I like something, I become obsessed with it.
Yeah, yeah.
If I want to crochet, I'm going to do it for months and months. If I want to quilt, I get involved. But then I get tired. I go on to the next.
Right. So there are those folks that
is my
really go
personality.
strong into
I do
something.
go strong with something.
But then at some point you start to fade.
Yeah.
The energy begins to fade.
And I can't fade these two things because
Yeah.
it has taken on a life of its own. Like I tell you, people have asked me to be instructors here, come to this, come to that. And it's just because of my class. You know, and it's not serious to me. I do it because I love it.
Yeah.
You know, when I go to my friends' classes in Jersey, in Ohio, in you know, down south in Florida, here in Florida, when I go, you know, anywhere, South Carolina, you know, I'm going because I'm having fun. I'm having a good time.
Right.
And that's the type of people I try to be around when I'm dancing. And it has just been an outlet for me because, believe it or not, I grieved being a parent. When my kids got older, and I was no longer that day-to-day parent, I did not know that I was grieving that. I had to go to therapy, believe it or not. I had just moved to a new town. I was by myself. COVID hit. I was isolated. And every time I left my kids, I would start crying. And line dancing and extreme hip hop, I can truly say saved me being here. Because it was an outlet for me. If I felt bad, I'm going to Gainesville to go dance.
Right.
If I felt bad, I'm going to pull my step out and start stepping. And it was just, that's how it really started becoming an outlet for me. And, you know, it really, you know, my kids and I did a lot. Like, we traveled. I was an at-home mom, believe it or not, for 10 years. I worked from home. So I was a consumed parent.
Right.
And when it's gone, it's gone.
Yeah.
And I was young. I'm only 45. I was like 40 years old. And both my oldest kids are out of home.
So, have you had any one of your kids in the dance or so far? Anyone
No,
came to see
no,
teaching?
Oh yeah. They have. Yeah, Mike Madison's come down. And when we used to go to Jacksonville, on the wall, everybody was outside dancing. So her and my mom have come down. Now my mom's a line dancer. I forgot to put that in there. Now my mom is a dancer.
Okay. So she does it online?
She was a line dancer before. I was a line dancer in Fayetteville, North Carolina.
That's what it is.
Yeah, she was. I didn't think about that.
That's the link right
here. So Lorna Adamselana, she was a line dancer, a senior line dancer in Fayetteville, North Carolina. They actually in 2015 came in second in the state for line dancing.
So do you see?
I didn't think about it.
When you start going inside of the fabric of the mom, dad.
And my dad is a musician. My dad used to be a musician. He can't now, but he used to play the guitar and sing and do his thing. He's an electrician by trade, but he's from Jamaica.
So your musical sense.
Yeah, you know what? That is true. It came from my parents.
Your mom line dancing.
Yeah, and she was a dancer. Yep.
And your athletic sense, being able to coordinate and you have to have stamina in order to do this stuff. I mean, you can't just...
you got to build up for that.
You got to build up for that. You know, you can... People think dancing is stuff. Oh, yeah, it's nice. You can just do... But coordination calls for...
It does. And it's really counting. You know, with dancing, how I teach is all about counting and learning the proper names of the moves. Because in order for you to teach your class and have your students learn the dances, you gotta teach them to count and teach them the names of the moves. So if I say sailor, I can say sailor in this dance, sailor in next dance, you're gonna know what a sailor is.
Right.